welcome everyone back to the Cheap Seats podcast. This is episode 2. We got the same crew. We got Bryce, if you want to say what's up.
What's up, homies?
And then we got Mason as well. We didn't miss a cue. Oh, there we go. So,
I'm just that guy. I can be delayed if I want.
last episode we talked about the Super Bowl, and now we're gonna review it, kind of go over what our thoughts were, and what kind of surprised
Super Bowl
us.
again.
Yeah, exactly. So if you didn't like last week's episode, well, that's too damn bad. So we're gonna talk about it again.
Then you can go and fuck yourself.
So before we get into that, I just want to remind everyone that Heart Count Heroes is a partner of W Energy. W Energy makes clean energy drinks, kind of powdered stuff that you can put into water with a shaker cup, and it's pretty good. I've pushed and punched myself. If you want to check all that out, go to w.gg online and then use the promo code Heart Count Heroes for 10% off. So now that we're here, how's everyone doing?
Right.
Well, so far so good. I mean, today was pretty long. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of the Super Bowl?
I know something else that's wrong.
Well, I wanted who I wanted to win won. I thought for sure the Eagles had it. Overall, pretty good game. You know, hated the Super Bowl halftime show. That I could have lived without. Not gonna lie.
Dude, I see
No
so many
offense to
different
Rihanna.
opinions on that.
No dissing Rihanna, but it didn't do it for me. I mean, you can't go from Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg to, Rihanna. Now, don't get me wrong. She has some good songs. And if I hear a song come on the radio, I'll start jamming. But, oh man, just wasn't the right vibe for a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know. I don't think the songs were bad, and I don't necessarily hate Rihanna's music or anything, but it was boring. I mean, she didn't really bring out any other guest features or didn't really do any oh, there goes Bryce. She didn't really do any.
One of the backup dancers almost fell off of the thing, off of that platform.
See, I never saw that. That's fucking funny though.
Well, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that was quite a scenario. I don't know. I thought it was all right
That
though.
was pretty sick.
I feel like they could have did a little different shit, but it was sort of boring. But what do you do? As for the actual game itself, it was really good.
That was very intense for a minute there.
Yeah, dude. I thought the Eagles were gonna pull away after the halftime because it looked like the Chiefs really couldn't get anything working. I mean, they had 2 touchdowns, but they were down by 10. And then in the second half, it was nothing but Chiefs. So I think they scored on every single drive they had.
They did
in the last second half. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Juju Smith-Schuster. Very impressive game. I'm not gonna lie. That second half, he got that dog in him.
Yeah, he had a good second half.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what he didn't have a good time doing was his Twitter bio, or not his Twitter bio. Yes, his Twitter account a day after the Super Bowl. Oh wait, no, it was Valentine's Day, and he posted one of those meme Valentine's cards about James Bradbury, and it said I would hold you when it's the most important or something like that, and then fucking AJ Brown roasted him, dude. He torched him and he was like, yeah, your NFL career's dead. Pat Mahomes revived it, so I wouldn't be talking if I were you. And then everyone just piled in on Juju again, which rightfully so. I mean, Juju's kind of a bum. And he's past I don't know, he had so much potential at one time, but he never hit his prime, you know?
I think Juju should have went. I mean, he was on a good team, but I feel like he should have went somewhere where he could have been more out front. They had a lot of talent on the Chiefs, and he kind of got buried to the back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a busy wide receiver room on the Chiefs, but I don't know. I think he had an opportunity to flourish with the Chiefs. I mean, you don't really have that much competition. You have MVS, but he's shown flashes before, but he's not really a stud by any means. Sky Moore didn't live up to the expectations he was supposed to, and McCole Hardman was on and off injured the whole year. But I don't know. I just don't think Juju has that dog in him like Mahomes does. Mahomes is a unit, bro. How much fucking dope do you think they were shooting him up with in the second half to make sure he could play? All that morphine.
That motherfucker was high on a kite on morphine, dog.
He had to be. He had to be so doped up. I mean, when he was running, it might have just been pure adrenaline too, but when he was running, he looked okay. Compared to in the
I
first half
was
when he got his ankles
running.
squished. He was like shouting on the bench and he was just in absolute pain, but he's got that dog in him. He pulled through. And that gives him like
Indeed.
kind of a signature Super Bowl moment, which a lot of people argued before that he didn't have. So that's good for not
So
Juju,
about the
Jesus.
holding call.
Yeah, bro. There's so much
That's
people
basically
upset
what the
about
game
that.
came down to.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't even care.
in
I thought
that
it was hilarious.
scenario, I mean, you probably shouldn't call holding, but it was holding, and James Bradbury admitted it was holding.
Yeah, he's like,
So,
I grabbed his jersey, so y'all can stop giving him crap about it or whatever.
yeah, exactly. So, the Eagles fans were not happy about that. They think it's all a sham and that there should be an asterisk next to the Chiefs championship just because that holding call was kind of botched when it wasn't even really botched. It was holding, But
Yeah.
I
There
think
was this one news report that's like something about the Philadelphia Police Department playing better defense than the football team did.
I saw that
Because their
video of
fucking
them
town was
greasing the poles.
nuts after. Yeah. What the fuck
I
is wrong
saw
with
one dude, he
Philadelphia?
said,
It's
I
weird.
saw he was like, if you grease the poles, that's just like a challenge for us. We'll just try and do it anyways.
Yeah. Oh, well, people from Philadelphia, I wouldn't be surprised if they just try it anyways. Those guys are nuts. But
Different breed,
Worst
man.
fan base.
Different breed.
yeah, greasing the poles is
I
crazy, though. It's a good way to
I
stop
saw
that.
this one video, and this dude is at his buddy's house, and like when the Chiefs made that winning kick, this dude just fucking destroyed this massive TV. And it wasn't even his
Oh,
TV. He
Oh,
threw
I
something
saw
on that
that.
TV, punched it, took it off the wall, and slammed it on the ground, stomped it.
I want to know if that
Crazy.
video.
I am.
I have suspicion that that video could be fake, but I don't know. It's just like I see all the comments in there like saying that the TV wasn't mounted to the wall at all, but it was also on a mantle, so it was like maybe they just threw it up there.
Yeah.
But if that, how old was that guy in that video though? He had to be like what, mid late 20s?
Yeah, pretty
Uh,
young guy.
If you're a grown ass man punching holes in your TV and terrorizing your whole family just because your team
Dog.
lost the Super Bowl, I mean that's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Like
Sounds like someone we used to know.
someone who
Someone
may
that
or
you
may not have thrown a
should
beer bottle at his
know.
stepsister.
What? What am I missing?
I
Or is
can't
Yeah,
this
really
that
get
was
into
discussion
that.
news.
for another
That's why
time?
it was good.
It was for a while ago, but yeah, you don't want to be like that guy. I mean, that's just an absolute disaster. That guy is not getting invited to the Super Bowl party next year, I'll tell you that.
Oh fuck no.
I wonder if he had to rebuy him a TV too.
I
I
would
don't
think
know. They're
so.
probably not friends after that.
Dude, and you like hear the
Probably got
family
a shit
screaming
rocked
in the
after.
background. Oh, I would have been
Yeah.
like, oh, I wouldn't even know what to do in that situation. I'd just be like, you know what, dude, you gotta leave. Luckily, it was at the end of the game, so they weren't missing anything. Imagine if he would have did it in like the first Chiefs touchdown they scored. He just fucking gets up, throws a remote at the TV, and breaks it.
I think that would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that would have been good to get on film. But that was some pretty funny shit.
Oh yeah. You know how much fucking like if they posted it was on TikTok actually. I wonder how much they got like revenue for that.
Well,
Because
probably
that
a
had to
lot.
go viral instantly.
Yeah, I think so.
Must
Uh,
be nice.
we were all wrong
All right,
about the
next
Gatorade
year
color. I will say that.
yeah.
It was purple. I
Who the
mean, no one
fuck
would have thought
chooses
it was
purple?
purple.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I looked at the odds when we were watching the game, and the last time it was purple was 2012, and I was like, "There's no way that's hitting." And
Must
they
have been
didn't even show it
Tuesday.
on TV.
Yeah, I know.
Tuesday.
I saw a video. Okay, it was like the day after the Super Bowl, and it was like these guys. They're like, "What color's the Gatorade? Show us the Gatorade pour." And then it cut from like Andy Reid walking to the stand, and then it was like a couple second delay, and then it showed him wet, and he's like, "He's wet. He's wet. What color was Gatorade?
He's
They
what?
didn't even show us. It was
I know that's
all
crazy
shambles.
because people like bet big money just on the Gatorade, which is kind of dumb. But like, how are
I
you
feel like that's
not
such
gonna
a
show it on
bad
TV?
bet to take.
Well, I mean, really,
Yeah, but think about the odds.
I don't know. How do they even determine Gatorade odds?
I don't fucking know.
Like, I guess it
I
would just have to be the most common, like
just
blue.
Yeah,
because they only do the base flavors. They only
Oh
do
yeah,
like the base flavors. Okay, so you got red, so you got fruit punch, blue. I think they throw Arctic Blitz in there, but you can just count it as blue. So
don't
you got
yeah.
red,
fucking say
orange,
the
blue,
flavors. You're a
lemon,
fucking
lime.
maniac.
Huh?
Just say the color. No one says the
Okay.
flavors.
Okay, so you got red, blue,
That's fucking weird.
like yellow,
Yellow,
green, yellow. Okay,
green.
purple.
What is green?
Well, like
This is
lemon
the only
lime.
guy I met that
Is it a yellow?
says
Is it a
yellow is
green?
green.
Like
It's yellow. It's yellow.
It's yellow.
whatever. All right, lemon lime. I'm calling it
I'm
lemon
gonna have a
lime. I don't
fucking
care.
aneurysm.
Good.
Mace is
Me
gonna punch
too.
a hole in the TV
Yeah.
All
in
right,
front of
start
his
Philly
family
fans.
at the Super Bowl
All
party.
right. So you have like what,
Say
5, maybe six colors tops,
Yeah.
and usually you can. Well, I guess shouldn't say you can usually guess if it's like the team because it wasn't the team at all this year. But anyways, you got 6. 1 out of 6. It's pretty good odds. You know,
Last
compared
year
to
it was
like
blue with the Rams, I will say. So it kind of
yeah,
coordinates some years. That's what I was picking yellow, but uh red
that's
was
why I
probably an
picked
option
red.
too for the Chiefs, but I haven't seen the red in the odds in like years, apparently. So they haven't done
I
red in
since
bet
we're
how
you. You
on
know
long?
what?
Gatorade.
I bet you red is due next year because it hasn't been done in forever.
There you go. Bryce is way too early. Super Bowl Gatorade
Yep,
color prediction
predicting it for
red.
next year. Write this down in the history books. Red next year. I bet you I could do a bet for it right now.
I'm gonna do orange.
Bet on the Super Bowl Gatorade color next year. Red. $5, and I win like $5 million because I posted it so early.
Do it.
Doubt it.
That'd be insane.
Hey,
I'm
you
just
know
saying though,
what?
I wouldn't pick red though if I were you.
You know what I just thought of? So you know that
No, I don't.
video or like TikTok of the guy who predicted the Super Bowls like back in like 2008 or 11 on Twitter? He's
Oh, I
wrong
saw that.
now. He
Yeah.
predicted the Eagles to win this year. They didn't win this year, but
It's the Chiefs, baby.
every other one had been right up until this year. So the curse is broken. The Drake curse is broken. Drake wanted the Chiefs to win. Chiefs won.
I
I'd like
also wanted
to
the Chiefs to win because fuck the Eagles.
Yeah, bro. I was just gonna say I'd like to go on record
Yeah, think
saying
about
that
that.
we all wanted the Chiefs to win. And we said that beforehand, and I predicted them to win, and I was right. So that feels pretty good. Gotta say. But Travis Kelsey,
Yeah,
you see what he's saying post game?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. He was talking mad shit.
He was up there like roasting everyone, like, nah, none of y'all believed in the Chiefs. Who you didn't think we were gonna get here, which I don't really think makes much sense because they were the first seed in the AFC, and you have Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey and all these other good guys. You'd expect them to be good this year. Maybe not win the Super Bowl good every year, but I don't really think you can call them an underdog.
You know what? I think people are doubting them going like in the playoffs. I think that's what was the problem. Is because they were like, oh yeah, they didn't even play any hard teams this year in the playoffs, and
The Eagles didn't
they've been.
fucking play any hard teams,
The
but they
Eagles
were
haven't
somehow
played
favored.
any hard teams like all year, dude.
Yeah, they had a cupcake schedule, bro. It was rough.
A cupcake schedule.
JV
You said.
squad, JV squad schedule, dog.
Their postseason schedule is, I mean, pretty easy too. I mean, the Niners are a good team, but Josh
Giants. Wait,
Jacobs
did they
and
play
Brock
the
Purdy
Giants?
quarterback. Yeah, they played the Giants then, and they already had a first round bye, and they played the Giants with Daniel Jones, which Daniel Jones, don't get me wrong, he looked good this year, but that guy has no weapons. I mean, name a Giants wide receiver right now. I mean, I can name one. Isaiah Hodgins,
I
and that
can't name
guy's not
any.
good. Exactly. So, Giants, gonna have to get a wide receiver in the draft coming up. That's a little preview of what oh Jesus Christ, what we might be doing in the future. So, but yeah, Eagles had an easy schedule this year and they capitalized on it. Now, don't get me wrong, they're a really good team and they're stacked, but I just don't think you can count the Chiefs out anytime throughout the year. So I saw a lot of
So
issues with the
back on the
turf.
Gatorade.
Oh,
Back
you
on
want
the
to talk about the Gatorade? What do you got on the
What's the
Gatorade?
best flavor?
The best flavor of Gatorade?
Out
Lemon
of the
lime.
base flavors.
Yeah, lemon lime, bro. It hits.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Wow, we're all in agreement for once.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's
Lemon lime is a
surprising.
shit.
I was
What's
a
your number 2
close
though?
second. Fruit
I'd
punch.
probably say grape
See, fruit punch.
or purple.
Man, me and
Third,
Bryce are
I don't
clicking.
know. My
Oh
dad always
shit.
got purple.
Wait, third?
my third, grape. My
No.
fourth,
I'm taking
my
blue
fourth,
over red.
Blue's
my
going third.
fourth would be blue. My fourth would be blue.
Damn, gee, we almost clicked on every single one, Bryce.
Yeah, sorry, dog.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Like I was saying about the
Oh,
turf, a lot of players slipping
yeah.
around.
Yeah, that was awful.
Well, it wasn't even turf. It was actual grass.
Oh
I
yeah, the
think the
grass.
commentator saying something, but didn't they say it was like some different grass or something?
Or no, they said it was like freshly painted, and it was really slick. A lot of people slipping around. Surprised no one got
Why would they
injured.
need? Why would they need to paint it green? Like you shouldn't be slipping everywhere on the field.
I don't think they're
If
painting
people,
that
I
great.
know, but
Well,
I'm just saying, people were slipping on the green. They weren't just like slipping on the, like
Paint lines.
on the logos and the
yeah.
lines and stuff. They're
There
just
is a
they're
good chance though
slipping.
too that if they had any brown spots like after uh kind of after the season that they might have just painted green over them was something I was hearing. So,
Well, then if you don't get the right color green, you basically got to paint the whole field. So you could think that they might have painted the whole field,
yeah,
but
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know about the whole field, but I definitely think it's a possibility that they could have painted some of it. So, yeah, definitely not impressive. And then I was hearing conspiracy theories about how the NFL they called it like sod gate where they were purposely making the grass more slippery in the biggest game of the year so they could sell the narrative of turf. Now that's all just a conspiracy because the NFL
Well,
wants
I
to
don't
switch to
like
turf
It's
on everything.
fucking is what it
turf
is.
is turf is terrible because you can hurt yourself way more on turf than grass.
Well, yeah, it catches so
Way
much more.
more. Turf, you can
Did,
you can tear shit, dude.
There's
did you
little
see
I don't
give
all
in
like
the
the
turf.
whole
fucking?
idea.
You guys see all the cleats on the sideline?
Yeah, they like
Like there
changed
was
cleats.
fucking piles of them.
They changed to longer spikes so they could actually try to grip into it, but I don't even really think that
Yeah,
made much of a difference.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that was crazy. Good Super Bowl overall though. Definitely probably within the top 10. I shouldn't even say within the top 10 of my lifetime, but probably top 5 in my lifetime, honestly.
Jared, how many Super Bowls have you had in your lifetime?
And I've been
Like,
alive for it would be like 1920. Ones that I've
Super
watched
Bowls you can
since like
remember.
2010. The first one I remember is Colts and Saints. And then the Saints won that, and they
man,
had that one
who would have
onside kick
thunk
they
it?
recovered. And then the Packers played the year
Colts.
after that and won.
I was gonna say I remember what one was the year before the Colts and the Saints. I'm
Oh,
trying to
Cardinals
remember.
Steelers, was it?
I think so because the Steelers won it that year.
Yeah, I think it was Cardinals Steelers. And then the year
That's the
before
year
that
I
was Giants
remember.
Patriots. But the first one I like remember watching physically was Colts and Saints.
Actually, I think I might remember the Patriots. What year was the Patriots Giants one?
2008, right? Maybe
I was gonna
2007.
say I'd be in.
I don't know. I
I
don't
was gonna
remember.
say I'd be in um
I think
middle
it was
school because
2007.
middle school is where I really got into football, playing like yard ball dog.
Yeah.
God, dude, don't even get me started.
Yeah, we're gonna go down this fucking rabbit hole again like we did last episode.
Two broken
All right. Let's not go
Good
collarbones.
down the
memories.
rabbit hole.
I will say good memories. We're gonna have to do an episode sometime where we just get into like stories from our youth playing like yard football and shit, and a bunch of different sports, but we'll save that for a different time.
Mm,
Hell yeah.
So I saw after when Pat Mahomes was at Disney World, he got asked a question by a reporter, which was him saying that if you were an average person, do you think, or like he said, do you think an average person could complete a pass in the NFL? And Pat Mahomes said no. What do you guys think you could complete a pass?
Fuck yeah.
Maybe like
You shitting me?
a pitch.
I
A pitch,
I wouldn't be
maybe.
I wouldn't be throwing bombs, but I could probably throw some good medium passes. You
Yeah.
know,
I
short,
mean,
medium.
I think
Actually, hold up.
screen passes
No.
easily I could complete, but not anything longer than like 10 yards. And like even that, because I'm not like a super tall dude, so it's going to be hard to throw over the giant offensive lineman.
Well, that don't
Yeah,
matter. You just
that's
need to
my deal.
know which way your receiver's running and plop it in there.
But I'm telling you, like a little
Yeah,
halfback
but you don't
screen or
know if it's
something,
covered.
like I'm hitting that easily. And NFL DBs are so smart too. I don't know. I think it'd be a lot tougher than you think.
But behind the line, I could do it. But
Yeah.
if we're talking anywhere else, I'm 5'6". I'm not gonna see a damn thing.
Yeah, dude, you would have to have like a designed rollout to the left and like hit someone in the flat is the only way I could do that because I'm not going to be able to fucking throw over any of the linemen. And it's going to be so hard to see, and the defensive linemen are going to be on you and like putting their fucking hands up, so that makes it even worse. I just don't know about it.
Yep. Just pull out a Glock, you'll complete it.
Bryce, you really think you can complete like what? How far of a pass do you think you can complete?
Probably a 20-yard pass tops
Really,
accurately.
Okay.
dude? There's no way.
There's no way.
Dude, if I was warmed up, I was feeling it, dog. I used to play quarterback all the time. My fat ass didn't want to run.
Yeah, but we're talking about NFL.
Do you think warming
We're
up's
not
going to
talking
help you
about
fucking
backyard
complete a
bullshit.
20-yard
Fuck
pass?
yeah, I would.
What's your
Now I'll
definition of
run with
warming up, Bryce? 3 beers deep or what?
no. Just loosening the arm up, like any other, get a couple practice throws in, just play catch back and forth to someone, get the feel for the ball,
No,
And
just
then he's
feel
Bryce,
it
gonna
out.
I
fucking
love you, but it's not gonna happen.
I wouldn't bet it on
Uncle
my
Rico that
life.
shit, throw it over the mountains.
This ball is gonna wrap back around the earth, boy. Watch this shit.
Bryce is back there just slinging darts, man. Just absolute darts.
Not happening.
No,
No.
anything over that, like, and it would have to be a slant route, okay? It couldn't be like an over-the-shoulder catch because there's no way in Sam Hill
Oh,
I'd be able to like accurately point that.
yeah, bro. I
It would
don't have the
have to be
finesse
like
for
a
that.
crosser. It'd have to be a cross route.
I feel like if I'm
You
trying
know,
to complete a pass like that though, uh I don't think I'm not completing a slant over the middle for like 20 yards like you were saying, or like a crossover the middle, because a slant's going to take a little shorter to develop, so that you're not going to get that as deep. But the only way I'm completing a pass
true
is
said.
either a wide receiver screen, halfback screen, or like a little designed rollout, and then I'm throwing it to the flat where my like tight end's wide open. Because I can't throw over the lineman. I don't think I got the arm strength. Like I don't think I've got that bad arm strength, but I don't have the arm strength to throw a football like over
Okay,
20 to 25 yards on the run.
what are we talking for receivers here?
You got NFL caliber receivers.
Shit,
I'm
dude,
not
it
Yeah,
like
could
but
saying
be
the
we're
best of
talking
best, but like
NFL.
league average receivers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my point then.
You got like Tyler Boyd as your wide receiver one, and like fucking
what about Tyreek Hill?
no, he's too good. You don't get him.
So
I'm
you're
saying
saying
like
Tua? So you're saying Tua's only good because of Tyreek Hill, huh?
I'm not saying he's only good because of Tyreek Hill, but I think if you took away Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle too, it's not going to be as good as you think. It's all about the offensive scheme and it's all about the receivers. And if I got average receivers and I'm trying to complete a pass over fucking, I will say 15 yards in the NFL, good fucking luck. There's no way.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
Offensive line. What am I getting for an offensive line?
Uh like a standard NFL offensive line. Like if I took there's
I
32
mean, it's
teams, like
not.
the 16th best offensive line in the league, you get them.
And
If
it's
I
not
was
like you
like,
got
if I had time to
Joey
roll out of the
Bosa.
pocket, then yes. Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
could
you can go outside the
completely do
pocket.
like a 5-yard pat. If I have time, I could probably complete a 5-yarder.
Yeah.
I mean, how
Because then
tall is
I'll actually
Kyler
be able to
Murray?
see what I'm doing.
Kyler Murray's like
Isn't
what,
Kyler Murray like?
5'9",
I
maybe
was gonna say he's short
5'10",
as shit.
some
And
shit
he
like
can
that.
throw the ball. He's tiny as shit. He can see over all his big ass linemen and throw the ball. We're good.
Yeah, but he's way more of an athlete than any of us are.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let's not start
Do not
dissing
even
ourselves
fucking
here.
try to compare yourself to Kyler Murray, bro.
Fuck
Not
no,
even
I ain't no
close.
Kyler Murray. I'm Kyler Murray if he played Call of Duty all day, dog.
You're like fucking Kyler Murray if all he did was play Warzone. He was
If
never
he
a
was,
quarterback.
if he was a COD like Call of Duty League guy or something, he's in a COD League or something like FaZe Clan.
He
FaZe
never played
Murray.
football. No, you know what I will say I think is harder? Uh
Hmm.
getting a hit off of an MLB pitcher is going to be a lot harder than completing an NFL pass, I think.
Oh, most definitely.
Dude, those things
There's
are
no shot.
that's
I
insane.
suck at baseball, so there's no shot in Sam. There's no way in Sam Hill
Yeah,
that
but
I would be able to hit. I would
yeah.
have to get so lucky.
Oh yeah. If you had like 50 tries, 50 swings or like 50 pitches, say you don't have to swing at all of them, you have 50 pitches to get a hit. Do you think you're getting a hit?
Now, fair hit or just any hit?
Like in play, not a foul ball,
Shit.
a hit.
I
Have
would
to make it
try,
to the
but it'd be
base.
cutting it close.
No, we won't even say that you have to make it to base. Like, who's the best pitcher in the MLB? Probably Jacob deGrom when he's not fucking injured, and Justin Verlander. One of those guys are like top tier. We're talking one of the best pitchers in the MLB. You think you're getting a hit off of 50 pitches? Like you're making contact and putting it in play.
Hold on. You can't set us up against the fucking like top of the top MLB pitchers when you give us average NFL players.
Yeah, that's on your side average though. Like, okay, so you want like an average MLB pitcher, Chris
Yes.
Bassett. He's a little bit better than normal, but say you're hitting against that guy.
I could maybe nick the ball.
Yeah, I think I could maybe get a foul ball on one or two.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, there's no way I'm putting it in play.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are insane, dialing up like 94, 95 on the corner, and you have like split second to react. I'm not hitting that. And like, I probably got the most baseball experience, and I'm still not fucking hitting that, dude. There's no way. I think that might be the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just takes so much like hand-eye coordination and decision making and just a whole bunch of things you need to go right in order for it to happen. And I can't
Yeah.
even really think of anything else that would be harder in sports. Like I'm talking standard tasks too. Like obviously trying to say you're in the NFL and you're getting the handoff and you're trying to take it 99 yards. There's no way in hell. That's another good one. Do you think? I just keep thinking of these. So do you think if you were a running back in the NFL and it's
No, absolutely not.
first and goal on the one, you think you can score a touchdown on those 4 tries?
Now, okay. Now I was gonna say
Absolutely
if you're gonna do a
not. You know
99
how
yarder.
fast them motherfuckers are?
True.
I was gonna say, Jerry, you know the size of me, okay? I was a lineman, folks. All right, I'll put it out there. I was a lineman in high school, so I know a little plump chump. Okay, now I'm a big fella, but if I was to be moving for a 1 yard touchdown, I think I could maybe get it.
You know what?
Maybe.
If I have the Eagles
I think you're right.
offensive line, I'm just gonna be like
Because
Jalen Hurts. You be sneak up the middle.
Yeah, dude. People
why I
pushing
say
on your back
maybe
end.
is because you don't have to run. You can jump into the end zone, and I would jump as high as my fat ass could
I feel like jumping.
and try and get
Well,
in the end.
that might be an
Because you
okay
didn't say
strategy, dude. I'm thinking
you,
I'm scoring. I'll say that. But what I'm doing is that I'm going to try to shoot in one of the gaps, like just get really low and try to get in somehow like that and sneak under people. But we'll see. I think I could do it.
Let me tell you, I'm fat and I don't run.
You are skinnier
So
than me,
it's a
kiddo.
no for me.
You don't think
Yeah,
you're getting that?
well, I don't care. Fuck no. No shot. Like, even if you roll to the outside, like, did you see? I don't know what his name is, but number 99. He's fat as fuck. And he is so goddamn fast.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That guy's Kalen
Chasing down
Saunders or
Jalen
something.
Hurts, that was fucking nuts. Like, there's no fucking shot of making it.
I think I'm scoring. I'm not going to try to roll outside though. I mean, we have to go. I'm going right behind the fullback, halfback dive, off the center. I'm in. I'm telling you, I'm in. At least on 4 tries, I'm in.
If I have the Eagles' offensive line out the middle, then yes. But anything else, probably not.
You know what? I think we should just get the best fullback in the league or like the strongest dude in the league to play halfback, and then we should do a fullback dive with you there, and then he can just pick you up and throw you into the end zone.
So
I need
Aaron
Marshawn.
Donald.
Put him in fullback
Yeah,
position.
dude.
Aaron Donald.
Ah,
Aaron Donald at fullback.
Yeah. He'll just pick
The
you up and
man
like toss you in the
benches.
end zone.
The man benches half
ah.
of like a Prius.
That guy's insane.
Yeah, but a Prius isn't a
Fucking
lot.
nuts.
It's a lot
They
fucking
got a
more than
big
I
ass
could do.
battery. They got a
Dude, Aaron
big ass
Donald's
Yeah.
battery,
insane.
them bastards.
Oh yeah. Aaron Donald looks like a muscle. Like he has muscles, but he just looks like a muscle.
Like a muscle.
Yes. He looks like a bicep, and he looks like he could probably twist my
His
body and then tear me into 2 pieces. No, it is not. It's just because he's a unit. You see how big his neck is?
No.
He's got a thick ass
Dude,
neck, dude.
fuck Saquon Barkley for being the quad father. Have you seen that man? That man is the definition of what muscle is.
Real quad fathers, AJ Dillon, shout out. But yeah, Aaron Donald would fucking
You know how
murder me
fucking cool
easily,
that'd be if fucking AJ Dillon heard this podcast, dog?
dude. Big
Imagine.
AJ Dillon fan. That guy's awesome, dude. I got his jersey. Bryce knows that. I bought it when we were at the Packers
Yeah,
game.
we were at the game for the booth or whatever. You had your club tickets.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for it?
Well, for the jersey, 130.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Well,
Yeah, but like you're not getting
that's
NFL
with
jerseys
tax,
cheaper
though.
than that.
I was gonna say an
Yeah, I
NFL
guess.
jersey. Wasn't there a jersey shortage this year too?
I have no idea. There was a shortage on like everything. That's a whole political thing, but yeah, it was crazy
All
though.
I know is
130 bucks.
Ohio's fucked.
Well, so the deal was we went to the game. Bryce offered for me to wear his Devonte Adams jersey, but it was not going to fit me, bro. Like this AJ Dillon
All right,
medium jersey I bought,
it was a
it's big
2X.
on me.
That joke, asshole?
No, bro, but
No,
look at my body size compared to Bryce, and like if people are watching this,
Definitely a
I'm
fat
the guy way
joke.
on the left. Bryce is the guy right next to me on the right. Bryce is a way bigger dude than I am. So,
yeah, I'm
Fat
like
joke.
6'1", 6'2",
yeah,
280,
I'm like
and Jarrett's like
5'10", 150. Like I'm not big at all.
Man,
And
must be nice.
yeah, I'm skinny. And if I was wearing a 2X, I'd be swimming in that thing. I'd look like one of those moms wearing like a gown to bed.
Ah,
I would have my nightgown, Devonte Adams jersey on. So I was like, you know what? I want to buy a Packers jersey. I'm a big Packers fan. I don't even have a jersey. I'm like, I'm gonna get an AJ Dillon one while we were at the game. So I'm happy with the purchase. AJ Dillon's a
oh yeah.
dog. He might be the Packers RB1 next year, depending on if Aaron Jones is a cap casualty. We'll have to see. I'm hearing they might cut him. So AJ
That would
Dillon
suck
season.
because I really like Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I like him too, but Packers are just so much in debt that they can't get out of it.
Well, we
And
fucking
they got to start
overpaid
rebuilding.
Rodgers. That's our problem.
Yeah, just trade the guy already,
so
honestly.
much.
Yeah, we gave him way too much money, and then we never got him a Super Bowl besides the one in like
No, he didn't get
2010.
himself a Super Bowl. He
Well,
played like dog shit, and he knows that.
you know what? That's kind of fair. I mean, he never really showed up in the playoff moments. Like he had
He
okay
didn't.
performances, but
He lost his I'm guessing he has always been like an
Lost that
asshole.
dog in him.
You know how he's always had kind of like, he's like kind of an asshole and like a
well, that's
douchebag,
what the
and
media says. I don't think he's an asshole.
no, but like if you think about it, like I don't think he cares anymore. I don't think he cares how people see him anymore.
Oh,
And I think he's just like, you know what? I've made my money. I've suckered, the Packers as much as I love them. I got all my money. I don't really give a flying fuck anymore. You know?
It was so
I
much
think
better
that's
with
what
Mike
he's saying.
McCarthy, though. So much better.
yeah. I mean, I
And
guess we won a Super Bowl with him, but
he
Mike
hated
McCarthy,
LaFleur at the beginning when
you know
LaFleur
what?
just took over. He
yeah,
fucking hated him.
I feel like Rodgers and LaFleur have a really good relationship.
they
Now I
definitely do.
think
Now they do.
McCarthy, at the
McCarthy,
end, yeah, Mike McCarthy.
At the end of his tenure,
At the end of his last deal before we let him go, I think the chemistry just was not there. I think I don't
oh
know
yeah,
what
for
was
sure.
going on, but clearly it wasn't showing in seasons. Like we get so close and miss it every year. And what can you tell your guys? Like, yeah, we'll go get him next year. Like,
yeah. I mean, every single year, just playoff
like
disappointment.
I think LaFleur was a good choice because he's younger. And I know younger head coaches, okay, that can be a problem. But I think in the situation that it resides, I think it'll be good. Because every head coach needs to start somewhere, good or bad. Okay. And I think he's got a lot of good assets to start with. Okay. And I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan anymore. I was when, he was not a
In his
douchebag, and that
prime,
he
when
just
he was
doesn't
actually
perform.
decent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
pretty
say this
much.
about Rodgers. I like Aaron Rodgers. I would say I'm still an Aaron Rodgers fan. I feel like the media doesn't credit him for being a good teammate as much as they should, but
Oh
as a
yeah,
Packers
no,
fan
I
as
agree
well,
with you there.
they need to trade him this offseason. You're going to get the most you can for him this offseason. The Jets are willing to pay out their ass. The Raiders are willing to pay. So I think you need to trade him while
Teams
he
that
Wouldn't it be
need
has.
nuts?
quarterbacks.
Wouldn't it be nuts to see Aaron Rodgers and Tay Adams get back as teammates?
Yeah, that would be crazy. It's
It'd
just
be
so
really
funny.
crazy if we got Derek Carr. I know he's not very good,
No.
but
Why
I
would
want to
I
that
see
think
be?
he
J
might have a
Love
better
season.
shot. I would love to see J Love season. Huh? I'd love to see the J Love season.
The Packers organization needs to take a look at themselves and say that we're not getting to the point where we want to be. Obviously, we just missed the playoffs. Team underperformed. It's time to tear it down and rebuild. We're stuck in a terrible cap situation. So, trade Rodgers. Unfortunately, probably have to cut Jones as much as I don't like to see it. And then kind of restructure some contracts. If Rodgers wants to stay for next year, sure, that's great. I guess one last ride. But
Don't
I
pay him
feel
a
like the
lot.
best
Don't pay him
decision,
as much.
yeah, they want to restructure his contract, but I feel like the best decision is just to trade him as much as it hurts to see him go. But
Give
we need
him
to
his
just
money
move
and let
on.
him go.
Exactly. The franchise is not going to get any better where it is at right now. So just tear it down, rebuild, see what you have in Jordan Love. I mean, you traded up in the first round to get him. So why not just see what he has and move on?
I think that
He
a
hasn't even
part
really
of
had a chance yet
why
either.
No.
I think a part of the reason why we've had Aaron Rodgers on the team so long is because of the Packers and the fact that the people of Green Bay owned the Packers, okay? Not some, you know, owner who's making millions and stuff. It's like the team, it's like the people are for the team, okay? And I think that's the problem. I think everyone is praising him a lot when if this was say if I was the owner of the Packers, okay, I would have been like, dude, you're sucking ass. We're trading you. We're trading you, or you're getting the hell out of here. Like when he came for all that money, I just said, no, get bent. We got a good rookie quarterback. We'll train him. See you later.
Yeah, but I
who
don't
the fuck
think
you think you
I don't
are.
think this year was really Rodgers' fault.
I don't think it was either.
His fucking receivers were pretty shitty. And
Yeah, Christian Watson needs to work on his hands. He needs to put like tree sap in his gloves or something.
it was really not.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I just
I
don't think
think
the
Rodgers
chemistry
was
is
good
there.
this year. He just didn't have fucking like decent receivers.
Yeah, exactly. I think
What,
that's
they
the
were all
story of it.
fucking rookies, weren't they?
Almost. I mean, you have Randall Cobb, but Randall Cobb was injured for like
He
half the
got
year.
hurt, and then he came back for like the last 3 games.
Alan
He did
Lazard is
okay the last 3
inconsistent.
games.
Christian Watson showed flashes, but like Bryce said, he had some dropping issues early on. And Romeo Dobbs, I mean, a lot of hype around him this year, a lot of potential, but he just never really came to where he was supposed to be, you know?
When you think that Romeo Dobbs is gonna pop off, okay? When you just thought he was, getting on track to do something good, it just was like,
Reason
nothing.
he says this because he picked him up in fantasy and he sucked ass.
He did. He sucked ass every week.
Yeah, I'm sure if you go dig around in the old Hardcount Heroes fantasy show archives, you could probably hear about that. But
Oh, trust me, you hear a lot about how my team sucks.
yeah, Packers
Trust me.
fans, we're in for rough times, so that's how it is.
Hey, as long as we're not as bad as the Lions.
Oh, the
Or
Lions are
actually,
probably
the
going to be pretty
Texans
good.
this year. The Texans, sorry.
Yeah, the Texans, well, they might do pretty well. Or actually, they're probably going to suck ass. But the Lions, I'm sorry, the Lions should do well. They got a lot of young
Yeah.
potential.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather the Lions win than the Vikings. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But fuck the Bears.
Exactly. I don't mind the Lions. I obviously don't want to see them do better than the Packers, but they got a young team that's pretty impressive, I'd say, and I think they got some good times ahead of them. Surprisingly for
And just wait
Detroit.
for all the comments on this where it's gonna be like, oh, Packer fans are such bitches. They won all these years.
Yeah, that's what people are gonna say, but they don't get it. It's like, sure, we go to the conference championship almost every year, and we make the playoffs almost every year. I sound like a spoiled fucking brat right now, but the thing is like we never got it done. Like you're so close every single year, and you just can't seal the deal. And that's going to be like the
Yeah.
biggest knock on Rodgers' career for the rest of time is that he only won 1 Super Bowl as of now. But then, even though he won 4 MVPs, and I think he's a top 5 quarterback of all time, I mean, we could do a list of that eventually someday. But uh, everyone's going to knock him for only winning 1 Super Bowl. So I think that's bullshit. All right.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Jer.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're coming up on about time here. We're at like 48 minutes, so I think we're going to wrap things up here. If anyone in the comments has a suggestion for what we should talk about on Cheap Seats, feel free to leave it or hit up one of our socials and let us know. As for that, I mean, I think we had a pretty solid episode once again, and we'll see y'all next Monday, since this should come out on Mondays now. So have a good one.